Come on. June the 11th. A little move here to the lower side behind me. They're slow to come. I had them on this upper side here for the last 24 hours, and as you can see, they're coming down or back up. Coming back up a lane from the river. They're roaring because there's cattle across the river. The far side belong to another man, and they're kind of squaring up to each other. But they're not mad hungry. They're not rushing to come in here behind me. Yeah. So they've been on the upper side to this place for the last, as I say, 24 hours, and they've all ate off. Behind me now, it's a softer, lower spot that can be very wet in winter time. Come on, are you coming? Come on, come on, come on. I haven't got all day. But it's dry now, it's soft now. They'll mark it a small bit, but they won't be destroyed up to their axles in it. The crack with the bull is, I suppose, we're officially in breeding season now. I never really made an official announcement of it. But I suppose when the bull was left in at test time, I suppose that's when it all began. So the news is, on the breeding season, is Davy's heifer is bulled. Maverick. Where is she? Maverick was bulling yesterday. And we can see now Lead Cow's daughter is going to be coming soon, because Jasper there is palling up with her this morning. Are you going to come at all, or what's the story? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. So they were down at the river drinking when I arrived. Do they know this place is open at all? I definitely noticed them the odd time slowing up when Lead Cow, I suppose, if you knew her, she's very like her daughter that's at home. But her mother, she's Lead Cow's daughter. Lead Cow we had was always at the gap here and always first to come in. And I only realised why that was when I separated her out and when I went to sell her. I had her hemmed up in a bit of a paddock for a while, and I was feeding her good silage and hay, and I couldn't keep the stuff in her. She was constantly eating everything around me. I never realised she had such a big appetite. So what was wrong with her is she was hungry all the time she was with me. Not that she was hungry, but she was just mad anxious for more. So that's why she was always at the front of the pack, of the herd, mad to get to the next field and to put her head down and graze again. But I noticed that when I separated her out, that she was always had an appetite on her. So I'm going to quit talking now for a sec. Now look, this is where they're coming. It's an old bottom. It's not great. It looks all rushes. It is all rushes, but there's picking in it. It's twice the size of an area as what they had for the last 24 hours. That was the sweetest part of it. But it steadily gets worse, although there's a nice bit of ground up there too. That's lovely sweet picking there. There's bits of grass through it, so I'm running them through it fairly quick, if they'll run towards me and come in. See, there's our boy working now, yeah? She will be. Do you know who I thought was going to come bulling this morning? Was Red Clare, the little red shorthorn. He was following her up last night. Maybe he has her done. I'll know when I look at her now. But I haven't actually witnessed him do the job, but I've seen the condition of the cows after he's finished, when they're humped like a cow sick calf and the tail out. So I know he's getting the job done. Come on, come on. Are you coming? Come on, quit your roaring and come on. Come on. Let me open this back another bit. Come on, come on, come on. They drive me mad at times when they won't come. Come on, are you coming? Come on. Now here's Beltymore from the back, making a move towards the front. Come on. Come on. Now they're coming. Come on, girls. Keep her lit. So yeah, breeding season has officially begun, so we're going to be calving from St. Patrick's Day on. Come on, I'm going to stand back here now. There's my gap. That is Blue's son from last year. He looks like a Frisian, but he's not. He's not built. He's not built like a Frisian. That's a nice bullock. That's Bjug's calf from last year. She's actually a nice barrelly kind of a type as well. I like her. Now Jasper, keep her lit, my friend. Come on. He's a very slow kind of a stride like his father. I remember his father was very slow to move as well, yeah. Now here's another bullock. That's Lead Cow's daughter's son from last year. Here's Lead Cow's daughter, which I'm going to have to start calling Lead Cow because she's the boss. Or the boss cow. There's her daughter as well. Black Frisian, Bell, couple of calves. Moore's daughter from last year. Red Clare. Blue. More calves. Scour. Beltymore. Red Clare's, no, White Clare's daughter. Davy's heifer. Red Clare's daughter. More calves. Maverick. Bell's sister. And Motherless May. God help us, that was tough. Now, so they're going into this old puddle here for the next 24 hours. Look it. It's not great, but I'm going to get it off anyhow. There's a little bit of picking in here. It actually gets wetter in there, but it improves again. And it rises a small bit up here on the far side. So I'll probably check it this evening. I may just let them in tomorrow and graze it off. So they'll find something. So Maverick was bulling yesterday, so she is going to have a grand calf next year. Here's the funny thing actually. This lady is 50% Hereford. And she's obviously of a dairy cow. I was giving her as a suck for very small money. Jasper the bull is 25% whitehead, but he never came with any sign of a whitehead. Where is he? There he is there. So this calf should have a whitehead. And then we have Davy's heifer. If she's going to carry to Jasper, she's definitely going to throw a roan with his colour. Definitely, because she has 2 copies of the roan gene, which makes her white. So she should have an interesting calf, and it's going to be red something. So yeah, I find that interesting. Here's our little shorthorn heifer. She's a small little cow now, and she's a small little heifer calf. She is at the limits of our size. Anything smaller than her now is too small. She's on the border of being too small, but she'll grow yet. She's only a 2-year-old. I'm very fond of that lady. She's looking after Motherless May. And her mother over there is looking after her also. So she has plenty of milk. So as you can see, there's a little bit of sweet picking in among the rushes. Nothing to write home about, but there you go now. So they can eat that off. That's nice dry ground there for them to lie on. There's a heifer that has really turned around. She is White Clare's daughter from last year that's sold. She's gone now, but that has turned into, she has turned into a real good heifer. She's thriving mad now. Flat back and everything on her. She's a half sister to Belle here. Belle was a nicer heifer, but she's starting to catch up. Definitely. So they know exactly where the sweet grass is. So all is quiet out from me. So I will leave it at that. Breeding season has officially commenced. We have a few of them bulled. I'm going to take my records, make sure I have my dates for next year. Here's another little thing as well. This lady here, I know she gave me trouble this winter. She had a touch of fluke. She was a bit quiet after calving this lady here, but that is a beautiful calf. That's a lovely outfit. I'm fond of that lady. That's why she's still here. I'm going to give her a chance. But I'm not going to sell this outfit because I like this lady. I want to keep this lady. I'm going to have 3 rowan heifers for the coming year. So Blue is going to hang around for another while. Now Jasper. Right, I've said all I have to say for now. On the 11th, I think it is, of June. I can't believe the year is moving on so quick. So we are many days out. 12 days, is it? 11 plus 2 is 11 days out from Spansel. So for now, I will say good luck and goodbye.